Hello, pretty girls. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. And maybe you're getting to do a little bit of create time. Or you might be out being people-y. Either one, I'm sure, is a good way to spend a Saturday. So we are going to go over the Lake Life Workshop. So this is another one of the collections released by Close to My Heart, and we're working a little behind still. I'm not used to doing that, honestly. I like having a preview period where I can have a workshop ready to go by the time it goes live, so that my customers may order the supplies. And instead, we're working behind because I am able to order it at the same time my customers are ordering it. So it takes a while to get that done. And so therefore the workshops have been hitting the following month. So what that means in this instance is that the workshop kit that I use with Lake Life, now by workshop kit, I mean, if you're not familiar with the Close to My Heart, the way that they bundled their product is we would have inside a workshop bundle, a workshop kit, you would have a paper pack, some additional cardstock, some exclusive papers, maybe some die cuts, some, stickers, stuff like that. And so I use that workshop kit, and unfortunately the workshop kit is sold out. But what I have done is I have given you guys every possible avenue to be able to still create your pages as closely to mine as possible by adding some additional things, okay? So we're looking at the workshop kit. We'll just quickly go over the supply list. So you're going to need the workshop kit, but since we cannot get that, you're going to need the Lake Life paper pack and sticker sheet, okay? You're just going to need to substitute a few pieces of coordinating cardstock from your stash, okay? And so that's not going to be difficult at all to do. Everyone has cardstock in their stash, or you can grab some of the cardstock that's available on the website, or you can grab the bulk pattern paper, which gives you two more patterns that you could use for your kit as well. So you have lots of options. Again, this workshop has plenty of life left and plenty of ability to create it, very similar to mine. You're just going to miss just a few elements, and that's going to be okay. I've given you some great substitutions, and we'll talk about those in a minute. So you're going to need those things, and I have included a few embellishments from Stampin' Up. So you've got the really awesome sequins. These are all over on the blog post. Everything is listed with the item numbers that you will need, and I'll post that link below in the video when it's done streaming. So you can easily go and find any of the embellishments and the supply list that you guys need to put this together, okay? So we've got the awesome textured these metal textured, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm trying to make myself learn the name of them, but I'm going to pull them out. The adhesive back textured dots. Again, it's all over on the blog post that I'll link below, but these are like my favorite boy embellishment. Can you, if the webcam will focus, look how fun they are. They are like this really cool brass texture with this dot, like this little dot. It almost looks like some kind of hardware from, like a fancy kind of piece of furniture or something. I love it. It doesn't have glitter or anything like that on it, so it's a perfect boy embellishment. I just love it. So we've used those. We've used these, again, make myself say the name, Neutrals adhesive back sequins. Okay, so these are a very flat sequin without a hole inside, which I rather like, because anytime I see a sequin with a hole, I always feel like I need to put a dot or something in the center. And then we've got the linen thread that you're going to see in the artwork here in a bit, where we've used a lot of that as well. So you are going to have a few elements, and I'll show, when we walk through the artwork, I'll show you guys what those are. There's a few elements that come in the exclusive die cut kit in the workshop that is no longer available. So what I have done to make this easy for you to duplicate is, since you can't get the die cuts in the workshop kit, I've gone in, and the die cuts that are a focal part of the pages, for instance, there's like a hexagon frame element in here that I'll show you. I have gone and recreated the best that I can inside the Cricut file. So if you guys want to cut out a hexagon frame like what you're not getting in the workshop kit, you can cut that out with Cricut in cardstock or paper of your choice. Okay, so I've given you guys as much ability to create this as close to mine as at all possible. Okay, certainly is not my wish that the kit would sell out, but again, that's just kind of what happens, right? When people stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning to order them, it's very fun. So Let's see. Hello, Miss Judy. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, beauty, and that you guys have some sunshine out there. So I'm going to give you guys a peek at the pages, and I want you to know that I have 2 add-on kits left. 2, okay? So if you're new to my channel, you're new to my business, an add-on kit is an additional kit. They vary every single month. This month is a billion pieces of my custom created, custom color matched, print and cut die cuts. There's 9, count them, 9 sheets of them, okay? You're only gonna need 3 sheets to put the workshop together like I did, but I gave you 9, okay? I gave you 9 because they're ridiculously fun to use. You can use them on a lot of different things. You can use them on other scraps of your Lake Life paper, but I also wanted you guys to have plenty of embellishments, plenty of die cuts. So if you didn't get that workshop kit and you didn't have those die cuts, and maybe you're not familiar with Cricut, and so it would be difficult for you to cut those pieces out with Cricut, then you already have some pieces that you could substitute for those that are already cut out for you. So again, this is just my gift to my own customers. So I have a program. You guys can look at the pinned video up here on my business page, and it'll give you the overview of everything you can earn this month for free. This month there's 3 pre-cut kits that you can get for free. You've got one at a $75 order, which is the adorable little cow card kit that we're going to do an online class with giveaways and all the fun things. Again, check out that video. The second kit is at a $125 order, which is this one. This coordinates with the Lake Life, or really, you can put them on anything that you want. So for a $125 order, you're going to get this one and the sweet little cow cards. Okay, this is a 6-card kit. You can see that in the video. And then if you spend $200 on my website, you get both of those, providing this one's still available. This one is while supplies last, and I only have 2 left, so only 2 more people are going to get one of these. But at the $200 mark, you get, in fact, I'll just show you because it's right here too. All the pre-cut pieces for this darling little mini album. So everything that you see here, the binder rings, the pages, the stickers, all the pre-cut pieces, all of that, the embellishments, that's all included. So all 3 of these kits would ship to you with a $200 order. So there are fun things to buy on the website this month, and even more fun things that you can earn totally free when you shop with me. So again, look at the overview video at the top of the page. That'll kind of give you guys all the spiel for the month. But the reason really, you guys have 9 sheets of these. You have 9 sheets of these, and you will be able to use them in many different places on your Lake Life workshop, or really whichever pages you want to put together, or you can use them on other projects. And I just grabbed this right before I turned the camera on. This was a card that I made inside our membership, and it has one of those little pieces on here. I did a lot of these really fun circle pieces with the different like lodge type little silhouettes on there. And all of these colors are, I have the hex codes to have them print out and match the color palettes of the Close to My Heart colors. Now you'll notice there is some honey butter, and there is some paprika and some nectarine tied in with these colors. I just felt like I know lakes are supposed to be like blues and greens and that kind of thing, but it just needed a pop of color. So several of the pages, and you'll see as we go through the artwork, several of the pages are still just the blues and the greens, but some of them have that fun pop of color on there. And I really felt like that added a great touch to it. So I really kind of jazzed them up with a little bit of coordinating colors. So again, like you guys could bring in some of your honey butter cardstock, some of your paprika cardstock, and that would tie in with these embellishments as well. So you guys are going to have, oh my gosh, 3 times more embellishments than you actually need. And I'm just going to tell you a little secret. When I pack these, I cut more than what I need, because generally Cricut will snag something and I'll have a piece that maybe doesn't, cut correctly. So I'll throw it away and grab another one. So I usually will cut multiples of them. And when I'm done, what I just decided to do, instead of put them all back in my stash, I just started kind of divvying them up. So probably these the kits, the add-on kits, probably got closer to 10 or 11 sheets of die cuts instead of even 9. So you guys are going to have a stinking ton of them, and you'll be able to make additional projects with them. So if you're looking at this one, it is actually, it looks like this one right here. See, it's blank, but I just took one of our stamp sets and I stamped a little sentiment there. Added a couple of those leftover textured dots. If my webcam will focus, you can maybe see the texture on them a little bit better. Isn't it beautiful? I use this the Stylish Shapes die cuts that add the punched out the little dots around the outer side of the circle and the inner side of the circle. I cut a banner out of espresso cardstock as well. You've got one of those little wave die cuts that I created down there too, and then a little knot of that twine, like you guys will see throughout this workshop when I go through these pages. But this was a really fun interactive card using just a few additional scraps, but it was just a fun way to kind of showcase that little element there. So a fun way to use some of your leftovers, and you guys will have tons of them, tons of leftovers. Okay. This essentially, by the way, is a membership class that I just taught last week. And so there's like 12 artwork examples to show this concept and step-by-step tutorials and all the things. So if you guys are not a part of our creative collaboration membership and you might like to join, let me know and I can send you a link that has all the information you might need. And if you would like to join, there's a link on there. Okay. So we'll go through and we're going to take a peek at the die cuts really quickly. There is just some fun ones in here. Again, you guys, like, this is a Susan thing. I got some fun, snarky, I don't know. I like to be a little bit playful and fun. Let's not be too serious, right? So this one's kind of fun. Lake life because beaches be salty, which happens to be my favorite place on the planet. I need salt in my water. Okay. That is my favorite place on the whole planet, but I thought that was really cute. So while it didn't end up on the pages, I left it in the file and I cut it for you guys. And by the way, when you qualify for the workshop, so you can get the cutting files themselves, just the digital cutting files, with any $25 order placed on my website, and I'll put the link below. When you do that, no matter how you get the files, you'll get the additional Cricut link that has all of these extra pieces on it. So you can go in and cut out and print out as many of these as you would like, just when you qualify for the files. It's a nice little resource that I include for you. But you can get the cutting files, digital cutting files, emailed to you for a $25 order on my website, or you can get them direct through PayPal in the blog link that I'll put below this video for you. Okay. So lots of ways to get these. And if you don't have a Cricut and you're not familiar with Cricut, if you're one of the next 2 people to place a $125 order on my shopping website, you'll get the packet totally free, shipped right to your door with the cow kit. Okay. The cow kits, the cow kit, the cow cards. They're so cute, you guys. And it's got this fun little closure mechanism. That one's upside down. Fun little closure mechanism that we're going to teach how to create during the online event and have lots of giveaways and all that good stuff. So again, look at that video up there at the top of the page, but let's just run through a few of these. Okay. You've got some fun canoes on there. These are all color matched. So they match the close to my heart colors. Okay. Look there, espresso, toffee, all the things, right? Fishing is my therapy. This is my favorite. Let's wander where the Wi-Fi is weak. I love you to the lake and back. There's a second part in here. It's just in the pile somewhere. You've got lake mode. The lake is calling. These fun little silhouettes on this little like rainbow background are my favorites. I think I love them. So you've got a lot of those, like a bazillion of them. There's an I love you to the lake and back. That's colored. Here is one that's black that says, let's wander where the Wi-Fi is weak. You've got some mountains on here. You've got fun little like tree stumps, some little signs that you could put maybe a sticker or some stamped sentiments or journaling on there if you would like. Life is better at the lake. These you'll see as we go through the artwork. They just made a fun little like anchoring element. So you'll see like here on page number 1, I have the individual water stickers that are part of that sticker sheet that you can still get. And to just make them look like they're not like sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, I have some of these fun little like water images that I created. So, okay. Oh, Miss Judy, it already went out priority, my friend. So it actually should be to you any moment. It wouldn't surprise me if it would be there today, but it will be there to you any moment. You've got several frames in here. And so this is a frame that will fit a 4x3 photo, but you guys also have frames that will fit a 6x4 photo as well. Now we didn't use the 6x4 photo frames on the workshop, but again, everybody has 6x4 photos, right? So that will have a frame that you can use for a layout of your choice, or you can add a frame to one of the layouts that we have created. Okay, so let's see, you've got several of these. Again, some of them you have more than one. Again, it's just because it was all about me giving you guys lots of leftovers. Okay, tons of these water pieces, like you have big ones and little ones, so you get tons of those. Like there is, oh my gosh, probably 2 sheets of the water. You've got lots, again, more of these fun little circle elements. Here's the back. See, I told you it's in there. More canoes, more of these cute little signs. I love them. Here are some water elements with a punch of black behind them, which is always super fun. So if you've got a light background, you can add a punch of black in there. That's one of my favorite things on the whole planet, right? You can see some of the little silhouette pieces have black around them, and some of them have white around them. So that just kind of determines on maybe how dark or light my background is where we're putting them to kind of help them stand out. The best days are spent at the lake. Here's another fun frame. There's another couple of frames. You've got some more of these pieces, the little circle pieces, and you've got some larger wave pieces here. Some of these are just really fun. I can sit and play in Cricut for days. It is my absolute favorite thing to do. I love because I can be creative, and I end up with truly unique to me pieces. Now, these used elements with lots of slicing and dicing, lots of color changes, but these use elements inside Cricut Access. So if you guys are want to cut more of these, you're going to need to have Cricut Access. I use a ton of images in there. So as you know, it's $9.99 a month. No, I'm not an affiliate or anything like that, but it's a service that I love and I get my money's worth every month out of. So even if you do not wish to be an Access subscriber for a long time, you could sign up for a minute, get these all cut, and then you can just discontinue your membership if that's kind of the route you wanted to go. But I gotta tell you, these are pretty fun to have. It's a pretty great subscription if you're a Cricut user. I think that you'll really enjoy it. So that is what you guys are gonna get for the next 2 people that place $125 order on my shopping website and get the Lake Life papers. You are going to get this. Now, I have to tell you, if you are not interested in the Lake Life, or you did not order the Lake Life, you have the option of picking something different. I have a lot of kits in my inventory, and if there's a kit maybe that you missed, maybe you're a brand new customer of mine and you just found my blog and you maybe didn't, you might like an older kit that I have, reach out to me and ask me. I'm super happy to substitute those for you guys, okay? Because again, if you're not gonna put the Lake Life together, then this isn't gonna be any value to you, but it might be a value to someone else. And since they are limited quantity, let's get them into the hands of the people that will love them and enjoy them, and let's get something different into your hands that you will also love and enjoy, okay? So on your files, if you're not familiar with my files, we've got supply listing and additional information. So you've got all of your photo sizes. You've got some print and cut tutorials that show you, if you're brand new to print and cut, you'll know how to calibrate your machine, how to print and cut something. It's like a tutorial that is under 15 minutes and you'll be up and running. It's amazingly awesome and fast. It is, oh my God, it's life-changing, you guys. Life-changing, I love it. So you've got just a few little bits and pieces here. You've got the Cricut link that's got just the images used on the workshop. And then you've got an additional Cricut file that has all of those extra images. So if you guys want to cut more of what is featured here on this plate, you absolutely can. So you're going to have photos, up close photos of all of your pages. Now, there's usually 3 or 4 photos of each layout on the pages of the PDF. But when you go to the Google folder, which the link is in here, and you'll get that link in your email if you purchase them through PayPal, in the Google folder, you will have additional photos of all the the embellishment clusters and things like that. I like to show you guys all of the up close pictures. So, if you want to embellish your pages and arrange things the way that I did, if that's very pleasing to your eye, then you'll be able to do that by going to those up close photos. So you'll see all the photos of the layouts, and you've got your complete cutting guide here that will walk you through how to put all of those, how to get all that cut out of your trimmer and all of that good stuff, okay? So that's kind of in a nutshell what your files are going to look like. Very quick and easy. I do not have step-by-step instructions. I have never really had an issue with that in years past because my work tends to be very simplistic. And so usually I usually reference it as you can put it together kind of like you do a puzzle. You just look at the picture on the box and that's really all the instruction that you need. So if you have questions when you're putting it together, I am absolutely happy to answer those. The issue is that I just usually never do. So reach out to me anytime that you need, but you're most likely not going to have to because it's just really, you're putting the elements together like you do a puzzle. So starting with layout number 1, you guys will notice great usable photo sizes, right? Great usable photo sizes. So it's not like all the little teeny tiny 2x2s. I love a good 2x2 photo, but I tend to lean on those more of as accent pieces, right? Like sometimes it'd be maybe a piece of just like one single element. It wouldn't necessarily be a 2x2 section of a 4x6 photo, right? Like I'm not trying to shrink them all down and make us all mini size. They're just really fun elements to kind of add to telling your story, right? In addition, if you guys don't like the 2x2 photo spaces, which I have some occasionally on my layouts, use them as great little journaling spaces too. You can do that, or just adding small pieces of the pattern paper to add a little bit of further decoration. You can do that as well. So this one I love. I think one of my favorite pieces in this entire packet is this toffee colored, two-tone brown colored paper. I love, love, love it. The browns look so great with the greens. They really do. So you've got some elements up here with that range from stickers to the chipboard pieces to the little embellishments. And so you've got one of our little bodies of water down here, our little puddles, if you will, that just adds a little bit of, again, it serves as an anchor here. So it doesn't look like all these elements are like floating around in space where they don't really have a purpose. They're all kind of anchored together. And that really, for my creative eye, that's important. Here is one with one of those big puddles of water behind that sticker and another bit of that die cut and just some fun sequins down there. So again, some of the pages look a little more plain than others, but I think that's great because you're going to add a lot of interest when you bring your photos in. It looks much different with the white photo placeholders than it does with your actual photographs in those spaces. So come on in. The water is fine. So you've got a lot of those elements kind of clustered together that are kind of just got a little bit of those little satellite sequins flying around there. Gone fishing. And again, another little bit of clustering down there, which is really fun. I love this one because this is the first layout that brings in that pop of that orange and yellow, which I love. So you can see the greens and the blues and the browns, they're beautiful, right? But these really kind of still speak to that, like the theme, the feel of the paper, right? But it's also going to add just a teeny tiny bit of color, which I love. I absolutely love. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and get a good up close peek at this. So we've got one of those fun little circular silhouette die cut pieces down there with the mountains, and they're just kind of layered on top of each other with a little bit of foam tape. You guys don't have to do that, but I don't like my pages to be flat. I like them to be fat and sassy, just like me. So a bit of foam tape never hurt anybody. So if you don't like it, it's okay. We can still be friends, but I popped them up a little bit. We've got a few of those beautiful brown and gold sequins. Again, guys, these are shiny, but I still think they work really well if you're kind of going for a masculine feel, not too girly feel, because there's no glitter. They're beautiful metallic, but I don't necessarily think that is limiting to females or girly or anything like that. So I think they were a great addition to this. So you've got a little bit here of this fun little cluster. Now this is a bit of, there's a quick bit of information on how to achieve this little knot in this, in the supply document, the information document. So that'll tell you how to create that. But I love the little bit of twine. I've been doing this a lot lately, and it just adds a bit of whimsical feel to your clusters and kind of pulls them all together. So sometimes when you have a lot of teeny tiny elements and you just want to put them together in a space, sometimes they don't really feel like they go together. They look like they essentially are a bunch of small different elements, and you just kind of place them there because that's an open available space. But I kind of wanted mine to feel like they went together. So I just like to do a little bit of layering. You've got a sticker here. This yellow hexagon is a sticker. This paprika splash is a sticker. This is a tiny piece of pattern paper. Then you have your linen thread, and then you've got a few different embellishments surrounding it. And to me, that is just stinking adorable. Absolutely adorable. So I've kind of brought forth that same type of thing over here. So you can see a little bit of pattern paper, couple stickers, your knot of your twine here with a few different embellishments. And I think it looks adorable. So you can put it behind small elements, or as we go to further pages, you can see it behind larger elements as well. Here's another one of those fun, let's wander where the Wi-Fi is weak, that I love. A few more stickers and some more of those sequins as well. Okay, so this one has one of the elements that are part of the workshop. So if you didn't get the workshop because it's sold out and you're just using the paper pack, you will not have the decks, docks, and flip-flops, but you will have in that Cricut file a Cricut piece that is this size. So you can cut this out of maybe brown paper, and you can create your own type of little title up there if you wish, or you're gonna have 9 extra pages of these things and they can go up here in this space. Okay, so again, I've compensated as absolute best that I can. For those of you who did not maybe get the workshop, I wanted you guys to be able to make the pages as closely to mine as possible if you would like. So you've got some of these fun little signs over here. These are, I just think they're adorable. A little bit of that puddle back behind there and a take a dip sticker that I love. This is one of those die cut pieces that I've just cut in half. So you've got part of it on the left page and part of it on the right page. And if it's sitting in your album, it will meet up like it's supposed to. Canoe, just a few stickers down here that you'll love. All the stickers on that sticker sheet, guys. There's tons of them. I didn't even use all of them. A fun little canoe with some more puddles up there on this one. This one is beautiful as well. Again, really playing on the blues, the greens, and the browns. So you've got, let's see. Yes, Miss Judy, absolutely. Thank you for that. This one has a Life is Better at the Lake title. And again, another one of those fun little signs behind there. A little bit of I actually think this is a zip strip instead of a sticker. Yes, this is a zip strip. So you guys can just cut that with your paper trimmer, and then you have a ready to go element there on top. I love the paper tearing. That's something sometimes I forget to do, but I love the look of that when I remember. A few little stickers down here with some little elements. So you can see they're just really, my work tends to be pretty simplistic, not a lot of fancy schmanciness. Because I gotta cook dinner and I don't have 8 hours to spend on a layout, right? So if you guys want to make them fancy, you can make them fancy, but they're gonna start out very user-friendly, very easy to put together even for a beginner, okay? So rest assured, I will not leave you hanging, my friends. You've got another one of those portions of the zip strip, another canoe with that fun little puddle under there. Again, it's just when you kind of overlap a few things, the clusters kind of come together and it looks like those elements are supposed to be together there in that area. This one is fun. Here is these little fishy papers are 2 pieces of the exclusive pattern paper that came in that workshop. So if you didn't get the workshop, you will not have these. So you'll need to substitute these for something else. So you could use just regular green cardstock if you want, or you guys could grab that bulk pattern paper. There's a bulk pattern paper package on the website that is essentially 2 designs and a zip strip, and all of the pieces of paper that comes in that pack are all the exact same. So you would have some paper that you could use as your backgrounds. You would have some papers that you could very easily use with all of your extra die cut pieces, right, that you got. So you really would be able to take that and stretch it a very, very long ways, okay? So you've got Life's Better at the Lake, which is a sticker, so you're not missing that. You grab that sticker sheet. These really fun die cut fishies here. Oh, pardon me. We've got a little bit of the twine back behind them, and they're just kind of sitting on top of one of these frames, which is very fun. Again, I'm a layering girl. When I cluster stuff together, I like to pop things on top of each other, and I just think it adds for a really smooth look. And when you kind of lay things on top of each other, in my mind, it just kind of makes your eye breeze across it a little more smoothly. I don't know why that's important to me, but it always has. And if I look back at artwork that I've done even 10, 15 years ago, it seems like things are always overlapping each other for that reason. So clearly it's been something that has been stuck out to me for a long time. But you kind of got same things down here, a little bit of sticker and a die cut on top of that little bit of the twine that's just kind of knotted underneath there, which is very fun. Here is another one. So this is one that has that, I told you, that hexagon shape that was in the workshop kit. So this is a piece right here, this hexagon frame pattern paper that if you guys did not get the workshop, you will not have. However, as I mentioned, I have created this for a piece inside Cricut for you. So if you guys want to just like, you can use a piece of that pattern bulk paper, or you can use a piece of just green cardstock or whatever cardstock you would like and cut out using that Cricut file. You'll be able to get this framed hexagon background piece that should serve to serve your needs that way. There's also a hexagon that you guys can use kind of over here on the left as well. So again, I tried to give you guys as much as I possibly could that was not featured in that workshop. So if you missed out on it, I wanted you to be able to create the pages as closely to mine as possible. So here is where I got a little carried away with my twine. There's a great big knot here. I don't know about you, but I love it. I just love it. So you've got that beautiful Let's Wander title again with some fun twine. This would look great with outdoorsy photos. Oh my gosh, I love it. You could put a little bit of journaling here if you wanted to. A few more of those stickers that are featured on that sticker sheet. I don't know why when I have not yawned all morning until I've turned the camera on. This is the second video I've done today and I've yawned through both of them. So my apologies, guys. So here are just a few of those circle die cuts. So you guys can mix and match because you got a lot of them. You have a lot in the plate that we've not used. Remember, you used 3 sheets of die cuts for the workshop and you have more than 9 sheets in your kit because I started divvying out extras. Okay. So like I said earlier, probably I would venture to guess at least 10 sheets of die cuts, potentially closer to 11 by the time I just kept throwing extras on there. So you guys are gonna have die cuts for days, my friends, days. Lots of fun clustering up here with these hexagon stickers. And again, you're just kind of winding yourself around. Some fun little elements here, the little mountains and little puddle again with some more of that twine. I think it turned out beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This layout here of all 6 of them is my favorite. And so when I get photos of my boys in here, this will probably be one that goes up on my wall. I love it that much. And I'm not really even like I'm not really a green person, but I love it. Okay, so last one. Sun, rays, boat waves, lake days. I love that. This one is a little bit busier than the others. This was the last one that I created, and it's funny because you can always tell which one was the last one I created because it's got kind of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I try to make it look like it goes together, and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So it's a little bit busier. I really wanted to use up some of that pattern paper, and so you'll see it's got a couple titles because I had some stickers left over. Great usable photo spaces. Those of you who love flip-flaps, these layouts are going to be great for flip-flaps because you'll be able to maximize your photo use, the photos that are featured in the same amount of real estate, right? Coincidentally, there are still flip-flaps available over on the website as well. So yay for Close to My Heart flip-flaps being brought back into the product line. I'm so excited. But you've got a lot of little bits and pieces here. So we've got some of these small, like we'll call them satellite embellishments to the clusters, some die cut pieces, some stickers, a couple of these puddles here with some of those fun textured elements again. And I just love to cut 1/2 inch wide strips and tuck them behind or layered on top of my photos because it just kind of gives the illusion of washi tape to me. You can tear them to give it a torn look if you would like, but I just think that is a great way to add a little bit of color without adding too much, right? Just a pop of color here and there, and it doesn't take a lot of expense. It doesn't take a lot of product, and it just is going to add a little bit of a focal point around your photo, right? So just kind of accent it a little bit, if you will. So kind of the same over here. You've got lots of those little stickers, lots of those embellishments kind of circled surrounding that little title there. Got another fun little puddle. I told you guys I used a ton of those. I had so much fun with them. But I think that turned out really, really well. I really do. I'm super happy with it. If you guys go over there when you're shopping, go to studiosus.stampinup.net. And to get all of the kits, you guys need to use a host code, okay? The link is going to be below underneath this video, okay? I'll put all the links below. But when you use the host code, that is going to allow you to get those kits from me with your order, with the dollar amounts that you have spent, right? So either $75 to get 1 kit, $125 to get 2 kits, But remember, this one is while supplies last, and $200 to get all 3 kits. But again, while supplies last for that middle kit. I don't cut more of the add-on kits, okay? Once they're gone, all right? So I'll put all the links that you guys could possibly need below. But when you're shopping, studiosous.stampinup.net, and over in the filter, they have great filters with Stampin' Up! With their ordering system. Over in the filter, just click on CTMH items. That'll take you to all of the Close to My Heart items. So you can see the Lake Life items. You can see all the brand new products that were released on the 3rd of July that I have not even got to cut up yet because I just arrived yesterday. The Enjoy the Ride is still available. That's the great big workshop with an add-on kit that I did last month. So maybe if you guys go over and you see the Enjoy the Ride workshop on my blog and you're like, Suze, I would actually rather have that one than the Lake Life. Could I sub it out? Absolutely. Just reach out to me. I have a few of the Enjoy the Ride add-on kits left. So you would absolutely be able to get that as a sub if you would rather have that one. So if you guys have questions, feel welcome to put them below. I am so happy to go back and answer those. I am going to go to a family gathering tonight for a few hours, but I'll have my phone with me and always happy to get back with you guys when I'm able. But if you have questions, please post them below. And again, I cannot say it enough, okay? I only have 2 of these left, and they go to the next 2 people to place a $125 order on my shopping website using the host code. And if I run out, then you guys can ask for a substitution, but I don't restock these. They take forever in a day to cut and sort and all the things. So once I make them at the first of the month, and that's all I make. So anyway, if you guys have questions, put them below. I am so happy to answer those, and I hope that you guys will consider hopping over, placing an order, earn some free kits. It's gonna be a good time to go shopping. Oh, I almost forgot. During the month of July, they have something called bonus days in Stampin' Up! World. So for every $50 that you spend, you'll get a $5 coupon to spend next month. And so what they do is they will email those to you. So once you've placed your order, you will get your order confirmation email in your inbox. But then right after that, you'll get a little email that says you qualified for a bonus days coupon. So there's a little code, and you'll just put that code into whenever you're shopping next month, and it'll deduct it from your total. So for every $50 you spend, you get $5 coupon. Okay. So it's 10% in $50 increments. So if you said, okay, I'm maximizing this month, I want all 3 kits that Susan is giving away for free. So I'm going to place a $200 order over on her shopping website. You're also going to get $20 in bonus day coupons from Stampin' Up! So you're going to get an additional $20 bonus in product of your choice to spend for next month, which is very exciting. I'm a girl that likes to get the most for my money. So if you guys are like me, this is going to definitely be a good month to go shopping. Okay, so make sure that you take a look at all of that. There are brand new online exclusives. Holy cow, you guys. In Stampin' Up! World, they release new product every month. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So if you want to use those filters and click newest, you'll get to see the stuff that was just released this month, in addition to the in addition to the Close to My Heart stuff that was released this month. So, my gosh, tons of brand new stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So hope you guys will enjoy some of the projects this month. And again, I will put all of the links down below. And if you guys have questions about those, just reach out and I'll be so happy to serve. So happy Saturday, guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.